Effective communication helps to keep the team working on the right projects with the right attitude, and effective communication starts with active listening. With this, a very good morning to all of you. Today, I am Kamandeep Kaur along with my co-host Mrs. Aarti are here to present you all the Rising Star Show of International Daily Rising School.
The main aim of this show is to create awareness, build confidence, enhance critical thinking and presentation skill among the students. The theme of today's show is Digital and Media Literacy. Digital media is all about online contents we create, share and consume via new blogs, social media and many more.
Right, Aarti ma'am. Digital literacy is about being able to navigate, understand, and critically evaluate this online world. It refers the ability to effectively and responsibly use the digital technologies such as computers, smartphones, internet. Now let's see what are the views of our daily risers. Let's begin with the introduction of our students.
Good morning everyone, I am Shivagman and I am from class 8C.
Good morning everyone, I am Riyansh Gupta from class 8B.
Morning everyone, my name is Nakshay Sharma from class 8th A.
Good morning everyone, I am Sakshi Gupta from class 7th A.
Morning everyone, I am Nishika Chaudhary from class 7th A.
Now let's see what are the views of our daily risers. Yes, Shivagman, what does being digitally literate means to you?
According to me, being digitally literate means being able to use technology carefully, technologically and confidently. Understanding how to use all devices and all the AI tools and all the online tools online. Know how to search, where to search and what to search. Not using any kind of harsh language with your mates online or with anyone. Not comment on any post which can harm the sentiments of a particular group. Being responsible and ethical online. Creating a digital content without commenting on anybody. In simple words, being smart, safe and skillful enough to use the technology and social media means digitally literate to me. Thank you.
Very nice, Shivagman. Now let us see what are the views of Riyansh Gupta. Yes, Riyansh Gupta, how can students identify fake news?
Identify fake news. It is the biggest challenge of our generation to identify fake news. Misinformation and videos can travel in seconds throughout the world. On the other hand, fake news can create confusion and influence public opinion. Therefore, it is essential for students to develop strong critical thinking and media literacy skills. Here are some ways by which we can identify fake news. We must check the source beyond the headline and investigate the website or publisher. Headlines can be catchy, but they often don't tell the whole story. We must check the author, is it a real person, and verify their existence. Look for supporting evidence such as official documents or other news reports. Some old stories can be shared as current events. Ask the experts. When in doubt, consult fact-checking websites who can verify the information. Check the URL. Look closely at the website address. Misinformation sites often use URLs that mimic legitimate news sources. Conclusion: the fight against fake news starts with each one of us. If every person takes a moment to verify before sharing, we can reduce the spread of false information. Thanks.
Yes, nice, Riyansh Gupta. Now let us see what are the views of Nishika. Nishika, what are some digital do's and don'ts?
Hi everyone, myself Nishika, and today I would be telling you a few do's and don'ts of social media. Social media is the largest room we walk into, whether we mean to or not. It is the most important thing what we do there. It matters. So here are a few simple do's and don'ts that we should follow when we are running with social media that truly make a difference. Let's start with do's. Use social media to learn and stay connected. Choose content that adds real-life explanations to your mind and life. Number 2. Use it for helpful guidance, like for useful tips, advice and knowledge. Now, let's start with few don'ts. First, don't compare your real life with social media. Second, don't spread negativity and false statements on social media. Third, don't let likes define you wisely. Thank you so much.
Very good, Nishika. Now let us see what are the views of Sakshi. Sakshi, what is meant by cyberbullying?
As I think cyberbullying is mean by hurting or insulting someone through the internet. It can be done through sending rude messages to a particular person or sharing any funny or private photo without his or her permission. It can be done on group chats or on online games. It can also hurt someone sometime mentally. The one who are facing this type of bullying should talk to their elder ones so that they could gain their lost confidence once again. Cyberbullying is a serious problem in today's digital world. If in case by mistake something is posted online, it is really difficult to remove. Thank you.
Very good, Sakshi. Now let us see what are the views of Nakshesh. Yes, Nakshesh, how can we balance screen time with real life?
In today's world, balancing screen time with real life activities has become very important. We can use phone, laptops and tablets for education, entertainment and staying connected with others. Using phone for a longer period of time can affect our eyes, our focus, our concentration and our relationships. So we should take short breaks after a long period of online session. We can spend offline time with our friends, our family members and stay connected by playing outside and not to using phone for a longer period of time. Thank you.
Very nice, Nakshesh. Participant, I think that we had a very good and healthy discussion on this topic, that digital literacy and media. So it can be concluded that digital media and literacy are essential components of the online world. However, it is crucial that we also develop the skills and knowledge to navigate the digital landscape effectively. Thank you so much, students, for participating in this discussion.